Yo, what is up guys? Delboy here, aka Blue Collar Sports TV. Hopefully you guys are doing well. If you're new here, smash that subscribe button, hit the like, all of that good stuff. So some interesting news coming out of the lightweight division. According to Eddie Hearn, the WBC have ordered Luke Campbell versus Ryan Garcia in some type of eliminator. I'm not sure whether this is a final eliminator or not. Of course, Javier Fortuna is currently the mandatory within the WBC, but he is fighting Jorge Linares soon, so I'm not really sure what type of eliminator this is, but according to Eddie Hearn, this fight has been ordered by the WBC, and I've got to say, on paper, this is a really intriguing fight. Of course, Luke Campbell, he's an experienced contender, he's fought for a world title twice, come up short, but he's a good fighter, solid amateur background, southpaw, a big lightweight, and a good technical boxer. He's a pretty solid fighter. Whereas Ryan Garcia, very unproven, but a lot of people in the trade rate him highly. Quick hands, power, good counterpuncher, and all in all, a pretty good prospect in the lightweight division. You know, this would be a massive test for Ryan Garcia in terms of his title credentials, and it would really show us how good this guy truly is right now, and how good he can potentially be in the future. It really is a massive test. It really is. And listen, I don't want to get excited because this is boxing, right? For good fights that should happen don't usually happen, so I'm kind of expecting a bit of fuckery here on one side or another. But on paper, this is a really interesting fight and a very important fight for both guys. You know, like I said, Ryan Garcia, he wants to prove he's the next big thing, and Luke Campbell, he wants to get another title shot. A loss for Ryan Garcia really wouldn't be the end of the world, but it would push back his development. But a loss for Luke Campbell really would be detrimental. He is 32 years old, and a loss to a prospect like Ryan Garcia maybe would signal the end of Luke Campbell's world-level ambitions. So I like this fight, and I like the stakes that this fight brings for both fighters. Stylistically as well, this fight's really interesting. You know, really interesting fight. So hopefully boxing can come together and actually make a fight we're interested in. I'm sure everybody else here is interested in this fight and would be intrigued to see it happen. So hopefully boxing comes together and we actually get this good fight. Like I said, I do have my doubts, especially in regards to Ryan Garcia. At the end of the day, the guy's been acting like a diva recently. I recently made a video kind of going off on him, but I'm not convinced that Ryan Garcia takes this fight, in all honesty. Not that I don't think he can win, because I think he can win this fight, but ultimately it comes down to whether he and his team believe the risk is worth the reward, to be honest, and that's really all there is to it. Again, I have my doubts, but I truly hope I'm wrong in this scenario. These are the sort of fights we need in each division, you know, not just the lightweight division, two top contenders fighting each other, a young prospect really stepping up. This is what we need, especially after this lockdown where we've had no boxing. Boxing needs to come back stronger. It's not done that so far. We've been basically served absolute crap, if we're being honest. So it needs to pick up now, as far as I'm concerned. It needs to start picking up, and this would be a great fight. If they could get this fight made, bro, I'd be super excited. I'd be very excited, you know? But I guess we need to sit here and wait to see how this story develops. Keep your fingers crossed. But I wouldn't get your hopes up too much because ultimately this is boxing, and Ryan Garcia in particular is developing a track record in being a bit of a diva, you know? So I'll play it by ear. I'll see how this develops. Hopefully this fight gets made because, like I said, on paper it's a really interesting fight and yeah, a great fight for boxing. But there we go. Share your thoughts below. What do you make of this news? Are you optimistic that it will happen? Or like me, are you more on the pessimistic side? Share your thoughts below. Peace.